Christopher, Day 15, Waterfall. Yesterday we traveled down the Nile River with Captain Whitebeard. When we started our trip, the river was wide and had grassy banks, but the river became narrow and rocky as we went along. In some places, the river went through cities, and we could see markets, hospitals, and highways. However, we soon left the cities behind, and the river wound through the desert. At night, the stars were bright and filled the sky, but they seemed strange and unfamiliar. This morning we had our first real decision to make. The river came to a fork. We had to choose to go right or to go left.
"This fork does not appear on the map,"
Whitebeard said. "How would we choose?" I asked.
"Trust my beard,"
he said, and he held his long white beard into the air. His beard moved as if it were a living thing. It looked like a great hairy finger, and it pointed left.
"Left, left,"
Whitebeard shouted. The ship's crew rowed the ship to the left.
"When you don't have a compass, trust a beard."
Then I remembered I have my compass. I took it out and I showed it to Whitebeard. The needle on the compass was spinning around in circles. The river suddenly started to go faster and faster. We all fell to the deck. "Waterfall!" screamed Margaret. It was too late. The water was moving too fast. Our ship went over the waterfall. When I woke up, Margaret was holding my head. I asked what happened.
"We went over the waterfall,"
said Whitebeard, coming to us. Dad was with him, looking wet and bruised.
"The ship and the ship's men are gone, swept away down the mighty Nile River."
I looked around. We were in the middle of the desert. There was no city or telephone in sight. There was a mountain nearby, and so we decided to walk to the mountain to find shelter. We left the river behind and walked towards the mountain. We hiked all day under the hot sun. We wrapped our extra clothes around our heads to keep the sun off our faces. Most of our food was lost with the ship. When we reached the foot of the mountain, we took a break. We took out our food. Margaret had one chocolate bar. Dad had a bag of peanuts. Whitebeard had 3 dried fish. And I had a pocket full of wet candy I had bought at the Cairo market. We would have to conserve our food. I felt a little bit angry at Whitebeard for getting us into this trouble. "I thought your beard never lied," I said to the captain.
"It doesn't, Christopher. My beard never lies. Look!"
And Whitebeard pointed to the ground. There we saw another one of the emerald leaves.